Are you nervous, Niecey?
Yes, I'm so nervous, and I don't know why, because I, I don't know why. I'm just really nervous.
Well, listen, girl, don't be nervous. You are beautiful and blessed, and you got edges.
You got edges.
Yes. All right, and guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys for joining us. We are live at the crash pad. And guys, I'm doing another interview. Get to know a flight attendant with my beautiful friend, Niecey. Hi! So guys, Niecey is, wow, I met you last year.
Yeah, it's probably been over a year.
Over a year, yeah. And she works with Fly Best.
Yeah, Sky Best.
Yeah, Sky Best. That's what they say, yes. So you guys will put it two and two together. So Niecey, I'm basically asking you 20 questions for the viewers to get to know who you are behind your uniform. These are fun questions. Nothing shocking about how old you were stealing or nothing like that, girl. It's going to be, listen.
I mean, we got stories about me stealing lip gloss when I was like 10, but we ain't got to get into that one.
Yeah, so it's nothing that bad, but if you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, so Niecey, question number 1.
Denver. I am a Denver-based flight attendant.
You are?
Yeah, but I live in Vegas.
I thought you were based in Vegas.
I wish we had a base in Vegas.
Okay.
No. I'm Denver-based, but because the commute's so easy, I can just come whenever I need to.
All right, so that's why you left.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know that, girl. I thought you were based in Denver now, or in Vegas.
Do you want to wait for that question to get into why I left? Because I can say it now. It's not like a secret.
Yeah, you was, yeah.
So I did used to live in this crash pad with Deann, but with my commute, it's literally so easy. My reserve, if I don't get called, is from 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. I have a flight on Frontier that can get me here at 4 a.m. and be home by 6 p.m. So it's like, I don't need the crash pad. It's another expense that I can save my little coins, $300. So yeah, I get to go home to my dogs every day. It's nice.
Okay, girl, listen, it works out for you. Okay, question number 2, Niecey.
June 14th, 2019.
Wow.
Yeah, so a year and a half.
All right, you
still
go,
here,
girl.
still strong.
That's right. And you survived this pandemic, so that's good. All right, and question number 3, Niecey. If you want to.
We're not going to talk about my age. For you, I'm 22, 24. The closer I get to 30, it's no. But I'm Niecey. But
it's okay.
Would you say my name, my age?
Yeah, just tell us about yourself, like who you are, whatever you want to, you know. Not the serious, like you're single, not like, you know, just get to know who you are.
I'm not single. Yeah, it's okay though.
Okay.
But she is, so holler at her. She's great. But I live in Vegas. I was born in LA and I lived in Phoenix for a lot of my life.
Really?
Yeah.
What part, girl?
So I went to high school in Buckeye. Like, do you know where Buckeye is? It's like way out there in the outskirts. Yonkers.
Okay, never heard of it.
Yeah. Graduated 2011, first graduating class. We're not gonna talk about those days, but I went to NAU for college, and then I lived in Phoenix for Glendale, Peoria. I don't know.
Yes.
I was right on Peoria Avenue.
Okay.
And worked at the Tanger Outlet, so it was like,
I know exactly what I said. Yes, girl.
So Arizona is very special to me.
Okay, perfect. And question number 4. What did you do?
So I had 2 jobs. I was working as a manager for guests at the Tanger Outlet in Arizona. And I also worked for the PetSmart Pet Hotel in the corporate office in Phoenix.
Wow.
Yeah, I was working like 90-hour weeks. I was balling, but I was tired. Yeah.
So did you ever consider ASU?
I did for half a second, but because my parents lived in Buckeye, I was trying to get out.
Okay.
So I didn't want them too close to me. So but I didn't want to go too far either. So yeah, NAU was it for me.
Wow. Okay. I did not know you was in. Okay. Did not know.
Yeah. I took one look at their campus and it was over. Have you been up there?
No.
You need to. It's so pretty.
No, I never have, girl. Yeah. But one of our layovers is right across the street from ASU in Tempe. Girl, all those college students. I'm telling you, I feel old, Niecey. Like they be running, and I miss. I went to GCC.
Okay. I know. Yeah. That's my friend's older brother used to play football for them.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Never finished. Okay, that's another story. Question number 5. You a commuter.
I am a commuter, meaning I get to go. So I live in Vegas, even though I'm Denver based. All my trips start and end in Denver. So I have to come to Denver, which commute to. But it's an hour and a half flight. It's like if I was living in LA and had to go to work.
Yeah.
It's like a 2-hour drive to work. I get to fly and sit down and be a passenger.
Yes,
So,
that's
nice.
the beauty of our job. All right, and question number 6. What you be doing?
Oh, that's hard. So towards the end, right before I went to flight attendant training, I ended up with just the PetSmart job, and honestly, I don't know. I'm just glad flight attendant fell into my lap because I was getting like into a routine of doing the same thing over and over. So
Yeah.
honestly, I would have left and did something else. I just don't know what. Maybe I would have went back to school or pursued becoming a baker like I've wanted to, but
Okay.
no. Now I'm just being a flight attendant.
Okay. Question number 7.
So like I said, I was getting into routine of doing the same thing over and over every single day. So I just want something different, and I've had flight attendant opportunities before, but with Frontier, it's crazy. I had an job offer from them like years ago, and I was like, no,
As a
it's
flight
fine.
attendant?
It wasn't, it wasn't the time for me.
Yeah.
And then I was like, every day I was searching for American Airlines only to become a flight attendant because that's the company I wanted to work for.
Right.
And then it was a little job like pop up in my email, and it was like, SkyWest is hiring. I know American is not there. SkyWest popped up for me, and then I was like, what is this? And I saw that they fly for American. So if you don't know, I said it so many times, but it's okay. It's fine. You're not on my channel. But SkyWest flies for 4 different airlines, and American is one of them. So in my head, I was like, oh, I'm gonna get my foot in the door. I'm gonna start working for American. And
well, you know, kind of explain that about your airline. Like,
okay, so
because I applied, of course they turned me down. No shade. But go ahead.
You applied for SkyWest?
I did. I went to the open interview in Tempe, Arizona. Go February.
Yeah.
I made it to the final round. They never called me back. So when I tell you I was
so
hurt,
great. I'm so
girl,
sorry.
when I tell you I was hurt, I was hurt.
Yeah.
I took that really, really, really hard because you know you have to wait 3.5 weeks for them to reject
Yeah.
you, and that was the longest. I mean, every day
Every day I was
checking my email.
checking too. Yeah, I get.
So come on, everyone.
Right, come say hi to the people before we get into it.
Hi, people.
We're gonna fly with the Juan.
Shout out. Okay, but yeah, tell us about, because this is very interesting in case you guys don't know how it works.
There's a thing for airlines. There's regional flying, and then there's mainline flying. Mainline is more Frontier, like that's their company. They don't fly for anybody else. This is them. Where do they know you fly for Frontier?
Yeah, they know. Yeah, I can't say it, but you can. Yes.
Okay. I was like, I won't say it again.
Yeah.
But for regional, we basically fly just the U.S., Canada, Mexico, Bahamas, do the smaller routes that the big planes can't necessarily get to, like Colorado Springs, Hayden, things like that. I fly to, and we have contracts with 4 different airlines. So even though American is a mainline company, I still get to do some of their routes to the places that they can't necessarily take those big planes to.
Okay.
And it's honestly been a blessing because with the pandemic, like they have had to cut their flying, and there's like all these little flights. They still need us, so I've been able to keep my job. Thank goodness.
Yeah. So what are the
4 airlines that we fly for?
because I forgot.
So it's American, Delta, United, and Alaska. Denver based, all I've really done is United. I've had picked up trips out of base, but United is mostly what I do out of Denver.
Wow, so you guys get those benefits of those airlines, like buddy passes and
I don't know how buddy passes work. I know we do through Delta get buddy passes. Every airline has its own different way. There's only 5 of our bases that you have to be based in those bases to get like American benefits, but automatically as a flight attendant I get United and Delta. And Delta does give me buddy passes, and then United doesn't, but they give me 2 friends, so I get to have 2 companions.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Girl, please add me. Yes, if you can. Listen, because y'all got good benefits. Okay.
I know we do.
Question number 8. Flight attendant.
A year and a half.
A year and a half.
Almost a year, 7 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Blessings.
I'm so in love.
Question number 9 is
It is my first airline that I have gotten a job. I got, like I said, I applied for Frontier, and both times. So the first time when I was wanting to be a flight attendant, the first time, Frontier was the only one that had actually called me back. And then I don't know where I was in my life that I had to turn it down. I couldn't take it. But my mom got sick, and so I couldn't leave. So then when I got the other one, I actually got interview between SkyWest and Frontier, and they were on the same day, and I had to choose.
Wow.
Yeah, it was like the scariest thing
with
ever.
Us?
I could have.
Dang.
Yeah, I know. But
so
I was
what
like,
made you choose your airline?
because I wanted to do the international. I wanted to fly to
to
Peru and Brazil and all that. And so in my head, I was like, I'm going to work for American and get my foot in the door.
Okay.
Now I realize it's not that easy. You actually have to work for American to be able to go do those international flights.
Yeah.
But it's crazy how things change though, honestly, because now I'm not even sure if I want to still become an international flight attendant. I do love the idea of being able to work to Brazil, but I love to vacation too much. So I'd rather go to those places and see and be on vacation. But yeah.
Wow. Okay. Question number 10. Line holder.
So right now I'm in that sweet spot where sometimes I'm on reserve, sometimes I'm a line holder. For this month, I am on reserve.
Okay.
So I do have 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. buckets every single day. But because I'm so high in the seniority list, if I put myself to call first, I usually get trips ahead of time.
Wow. So how does your reserve work with your airline? Yeah. Every 24 hours?
We have 12 hours.
12 hours, okay.
It's for
13.
Every base is a little different, but for Denver, it's 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. or the 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. reserve. And we have things where you can put yourself on call first, where if I'm the most senior person, they'll have to call me first, or they'll work from the junior way up.
Oh, okay.
And then,
that's pretty dope.
If I don't want to be called, which there's been times where I just want to stay home or try not to work, I can literally put myself off call first and kind of gauge it and see what I have to do and not get called.
All right. Question number 11.
Honestly, I kind of dropped the ball on the crash pad scene. I didn't know anything about getting a crash pad. I was just like, I'm gonna have to move to Denver. So whenever the move days are, I'm gonna look for an apartment. Yeah. And then I had 8 of us who got based in Denver from my class. And one of them, I don't know if you guys have seen Monty, but Monty texted me and was like, hey girl, I don't know if you've been looking for crash pads, but we found one, it's great, this and that. She sent me all the details and I was like, well, if they're going, then I'm going. And I literally just texted Dawn the same day. She was like, yeah, if you guys want to come and check it out, you can. I drove with another flight attendant, Kathy, and we came to see it, and I literally sent Dawn the money before I even left her house because I was like, I'm sold. It's fine. Wow. Yeah, I didn't want to look. I didn't want to have to struggle. It was just easy.
And so prior to you leaving, how long were you here at the crash pad?
About a year, and they're like, no, it was like a full year. Wow. Yeah, because I haven't been here in about a couple months, 4 months.
Yeah, I mean, we love Dawn. She has plenty of opportunities. This is one of the best crash pads in Denver. Let me just say that. Question number 12. If you have a...
That's hard. Yeah. Probably between my relationship and...
Speak about it.
Yeah, my relationship and being away from my dogs. Being away from my dogs is really tough for me, especially because working at PetSmart, you can bring your dogs to work. So I bring both my dogs at 4 a.m. to work every single day, and they would literally be up and ready at the door before I was. Like, come on, we gotta go to work, let's go.
Yeah, you at PetSmart?
Yeah.
You worked at PetSmart?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so okay.
It was nice to, they would, they have what is it? They had food trucks for the dogs, where they bring ice cream. They had this big dog park for them. Wow, it was nice on your breaks. You can go take your dogs for a walk, or we all love dogs there and animals. Yeah. That you'll have another person who's like, oh, I'm going on break. Can I take your dog to play? Oh. Go take them. Oh my god. Yeah. So it was nice. Okay. Yeah. What was the question?
So you said sacrifice animals' relationships. So girl, speak about it, Niecey, because they don't believe that it takes a toll on any type of relationship.
So the relationship was hard. So going for me being home every night, cooking dinner, being there for him, and then to a job where it's I'm on reserve, so I have to be in Denver. I don't know if I'm gonna get called. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm not senior enough. I'm too scared to call off. So I'm literally in Denver. I'm away all the time. I'm away for weeks at a time. Yeah. And so it took a really bad toll. We just were fighting a lot towards the end, and then we honestly decided it was best for both of us to call it quits, especially because with the benefits of being able to travel, I was like, either I'm working or I'm traveling for vacation. I was going places and he couldn't come all the time. So it was just a lot, and honestly, I wasn't trying my best, I guess. I was more focused on my career and on me than focused on the relationship. So it was hard. And then let me tell you, being single and a flight attendant is not easy.
Yeah.
Like, you never know people's intentions, you know, especially once they hear flight attendant, they think, oh, we get to travel too and this and that, but they don't think of the work that it actually takes into being with someone like us. I know, I'm sorry.
Yes, she's speaking on it, y'all.
Yeah.
Wow. I am sorry to hear that, but
it's okay. I got it back.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. So that's a happy ending.
Yes, it did.
It was rocky.
We took about a year break for the last year, and we just got back together in August. We took about a good year break before we got back together.
All right. Well, thank you for sharing that, Niecey.
No, you're good. I'm an open book.
Question number 13. Attendant.
So I'll start with the cons. Obviously, it's definitely being away from family, being away from your animals, or if you have kids, things like that. It's hard, and honestly, being alone. A lot of the time, like when you're on layover, sometimes you don't have time to go and explore, and you just go in hotel room to work to hotel room. It takes a toll. It gets lonely.
It does.
But it's, even with all the negative, it's one of the best jobs I've ever had, the most stress-free jobs I've ever had. So it's just, you literally get paid to travel in a way. Yeah. You get paid to go to work, and all I have to really worry about now with the pandemic is mass trash, pretty much it. But there's nowhere else in the world where your benefits are going to be what we have. We get to go, I literally went to, last January, I went to Rio first class for like $40-$60, pay for me alone. And I'm like, okay, Niecey, what other place can I do that? Like,
stop flexing, Niecey, because we don't got it like that. Yeah, you work for a really good airline with good benefits. Yes.
So it's nice.
And what are some of your pros?
The benefits. Okay. My benefits are the pros. I just love my job. It's easy. It's nice. Yes. I get to see and explore, and being able to get that independence that I didn't know I could even possess. Like before, I'd be like, oh, I have to go to Walmart and no one can go. Then I don't want to go. It's fine. But now it's like, oh, you don't want to go to Mexico? Fine, I'll go by myself. Like, I'll meet you. So that independence is great.
Well, thank you. Question number 14. Pandemic.
Finances is a little harder. Okay. But honestly, it's just the mask. Let me tell you. I get it. The masks are hard. It's hard to breathe. I hate the mask, but I would rather say be able to like not be the cause of someone to die or something, you know, an issue or something that they might have. It sucks, but being able to keep our jobs and things like that are more important. Yeah. So it's a struggle, but we all got to do what we got to do and do our part. So
I am a huge
that's an adjustment for me.
Enforcer girl. I don't play about that, especially when it comes to health and everything. So I know you said that it's like one of your one of the things you're adjusting. So with your job, has it been harder to commute? Do you notice your trips have been reduced?
So my trips have been reduced a little. So for us, during the beginning of the pandemic, when a lot of the flight attendants were getting furloughed for United American, we were overwhelmed because we were taking over the routes that they would normally do, like Vegas to Denver. It's about an hour and a half. Okay. We would do like maybe once a day. It became like 6 flights a day for us to do that. Wow. So we were like taking over a lot of their routes because it makes no sense to fill a 300-seat flight with 50 people. Yeah. And I have a 50-seat plane that works just fine that could take you there. Right. That's what you're saying. We were really overwhelmed, so it did help, but now it's starting to slow back down. Everybody's trying to get back into their groove. Okay. Yeah.
Yes. So our flying has been reduced. Work with.
So that's hard. So American will always have a place in my heart because it's the one thing that made me want to become a flight attendant. But I will say this time and time again, the only airline that I honestly would, without even question, leave SkyBest for is Southwest. And that's just,
Ooh,
listen.
okay,
I'm
honey.
sorry. Listen,
Yeah.
they're just so happy. And they get to like joke around and do all these things.
Yeah,
like
a little more freedom.
Yeah, with my job, I have to stick to the script of the announcements. I can't just sit here and be like, you're going to sit down and shut up and just take what we got. No, I can't say that.
Same here.
I'm gonna get fired. So with Southwest, they can make all these jokes and have so much fun. And I just love it. They do the same job I do. They get paid so much more. They have a base in Vegas. There's just so many things that it's like, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You call me, I'm going to come running.
We also have a base in Vegas too.
I know.
I'm just throwing it out there. I'm not saying to come over.
So listen.
Yeah, I'm not, but I just know
I
we
have
one.
gotten accustomed to the bouginess of flying for United
Right.
and being able to get first class. Where,
Yeah.
no offense to Frontier, y'all have gotten me through some hard times, and when I haven't been able to commute, Frontier always has my back, so I'm gonna be nice. But let me tell y'all seats are not comfortable for them long flights. I did a Chicago to LA flight,
seats. Yeah, girl.
3 hours with no recline seats. It was a full flight. I was like, oh no, get me off. Get me off.
Trust me, we hear that. And now here's the catch-22. Fly Best, SkyWest, they can list on our airline. We cannot list on theirs. I still don't understand that.
I don't get it either.
I can't.
My company is awesome. They make sure that they take care of us. I think it honestly has to do with like the pilots, where your pilots can commute on ours.
They can?
Yes, I'm pretty sure your pilots can jump seat on our flights.
I didn't know that.
So I think, because I've seen a couple of Frontier, and I know some Frontier flight attendants who have worked around the system to like be able to jump seat on our flights. I'll tell you how they do it later.
Yeah, because this one doesn't know. Please
But
yes.
I think it has to do. And I don't understand it, but listen.
Okay, I need to figure out.
Yeah.
Question number 16, Niecey.
I can eat.
So can I. So you're singing.
Yeah, girl.
You're so beautiful. You have to have a hidden talent.
I don't. I'm sorry. I'm just weird. I don't
No,
know.
you're
I
not
don't
weird,
have
girl.
I do not have a hidden talent. I wish I did, but no.
Wow.
I can speak Spanish. I don't know if that's a hidden talent. A lot of people, by looking at me, they
Yeah.
can't tell until I start speaking Spanish, or if I'm mad and it just comes out, they're like, what the heck? But yeah, I'm sorry, girl.
Wait, so you are...
Half black, half Mexican.
Okay, I was going to say Dominican. Girl, with that hair,
time.
I'm telling you, I always tell her hair. Y'all remember Samson in the Bible? His strength was in his hair. She has beautiful hair, guys. And I told you, if you clip your ends, I can make a wig out of it, girl.
You can have it.
Save them.
It looks flat right now, but this thing is thick. It's too much. It's too much.
Yeah,
but
beautiful hair.
I've gone Dominican a lot, and honestly, I was like so confused. And I used to get so mad, like, no, I'm black and Mexican. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Until I went to the Dominican Republic, and I've seen their natural hair. My natural hair is super curly and tight and big. And I was like, oh my God, you look like you could be my sister.
Exactly. That's why
sense.
I thought you were Dominican. Like, seriously, girl, can't plus your ethnicity. No. Okay, so question number 17. I'm
home with my dogs.
And
or traveling. What? And my boyfriend?
Yes. Girl, you gotta shut him out because he's gonna see this.
He ain't gonna see this.
Yes, he is. I'm gonna put it on Instagram.
But yeah, I am usually with him. I'm literally at his hip. I'm either with my dogs with him or in a different country.
Okay. Yes, I love your girl. We'll shout your Instagram because you be traveling.
Got you.
Yes,
Listen,
and your YouTube.
Instagram, YouTube, Facebook.
Yes,
it's all
shout all
LivingNiecey. Whatever you want.
All right. Question number 18.
There's so many things for me, but that's hard. One of my recent finds, and it was because Valerie. Do you remember Valerie?
Yeah.
She put me on. Hey girl. It's taking a Amazon Fire Stick or your Roku.
Okay.
In my bag. It's so easy to pack, super easy. But every hotel room has a TV, and I can watch streaming services on the TV. And it cost me like $17 for the light.
About that. Yeah.
Yeah, and so it honestly be between that and my Hot Mini Logic, because there's times when you're on flight and you're hungry and you don't have a microwave, or places don't have a microwave. I can just plug it in and heat up my food.
Okay, so you must have your Fire Stick, Hot Logic,
and a blanket. I travel with the soft blanket everywhere I go. It's one of those things I feel like since I was a kid.
Yeah.
I like the feel of soft blankets when I'm sleeping, so I have to have a blanket with me.
Oh no, girl, trust me. I take my own towels.
Do you really?
I do. Yeah, I'm scared. Like, and this is weird, Niecey. I sleep in the hotel sheets, but the towels, girl, because I've been seeing hair, pubic hair, and white. I get anxiety.
Oh my God, I don't even think of that. I've never had any bad experiences with towels, but I never thought about that.
Yeah, just think about what people. Okay, Just think about people.
How many towels do you carry with you in your suitcase?
So I have my main towel, my wash towel. That's it. I'll use their face towel, but I will refuse to use
because the body.
Yeah, because like you go to these hotels and you see other people's hair, and I don't know if they're cleaning that. White is bleach and hot water.
Listen, I don't have room in my suitcase, but I might have to start getting a towel.
The sheets too. Like I can't bring my own sheets, but I get my skin is just.
I know flight attendants who bring the silk pillow covers, especially with our hair, so it doesn't break. Yeah. But silk, it folds so easy, and then that way your face is protected, even if your body is.
I should probably look into that. Yeah, because I wear that bonnet, that pink bonnet.
Yes.
But girl, that's what I bring with me. Okay. So question 19.
My goals. I honestly want to become a pilot. So if I don't become an international or Southwest doesn't take me away from SkyWest, I will literally become a pilot. That is like my goal. I've emailed some schools about doing a discovery flight, but I love being in the air so much, and honestly, I feel like that's gonna be the move for me. I get to still have the same job, but be up in controls. Yeah, it's just a whole different experience. So I think that's probably what I would end up doing.
Wow. So if you were to pursue as being a pilot, can you have both titles? Can you be a pilot and still fly as a flight attendant? Or no?
I don't think you can, but I know because pilots have to retire at 65, you can technically come back and become a flight attendant. So that way you can still work and get your full-time benefits without having to be like retiree status. Yeah. And I know a lot of flight attendants who are way over 65 who are not going to give up. They will still fly and be the senior mamas and hey. And honestly, that's probably what I would do. I love being in the sky so much that my head's always in the clouds. I'm sorry. I'd come back and be a flight attendant happily. Like take that pay cut. I get my benefits from retirement as a pilot, and yeah,
that's not bad. Those are good goals, by the way. Oh, yeah, they're ours. And our last question.
Do it. Do it. If you're thinking about doing it, don't let it pass you by. Do it, because even though it is an amazing job, it's just a job. You can literally always quit or do something else, but this way you'll be able to have that experience and see like, hey, I do like it, or hey, I don't like it. Honestly, you'll probably end up loving it, but that way you'll have that experience and you can make your decisions based on like what you want to do for your future. Yeah, it's literally one of the things that I wish I was told sooner. Even though I was going through a rough time the first time with my mom being sick, if I would have been a flight attendant earlier, I probably would have been so much happier and not had to go through a lot of the stress I went through other jobs. So just do it. You'll make it work. There's ways, and the benefits outweigh the bad. The pros outweigh the cons. So that's my advice. Do it. And if you don't like it, if that's not for you, you don't like being a babysitter in the sky, then hey, you tried it, you saw, you didn't like it, move on.
Wow. Well, that does conclude our interview, Niecey. I am
hopefully I did your channel justice. I'm sorry.
No, you always do us justice. I think you're a beautiful person. I've always told her this.
I think you're amazing too.
Well, some people don't know.
Listen, Deann, she just brought me a thing full of ice just because I told her I like Sonic Ice. Well,
we like Sonic Ice, guys. So that's I do it because I love her. I think you're a beautiful person, and I just want people to know who you were outside of your uniform and this beautiful hair. And and I may not see you again because I know you're gonna go back to Vegas.
But hopefully in March, if Juan gets its act together, y'all see a little vacation flight video, because that's what I'm rooting for. I really love to go to Puerto Rico.
Oh yes, and Virgin Islands too.
Yep. Yeah. Wherever we have to go.
Now. Yes. Social media, girl.
Okay, so I'll make it super easy. Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube, all LivingNiecey. Y'all don't need the Snapchat. I will be posting always.
And I will post her links in the description, guys. But yes, again, I am so excited. I'm trying to do this on my channel, get to know people behind the uniform. Niecey's my third person with Fly Best, or can I say?
You can.
Sky Best?
You're fine. It's not on my channel.
Okay, Sky Best. Okay, Sky Best. Again, I applied for them.
If you have any questions about my company that you really want to know, feel free to message me.
Thank you.
I'm okay with that. I've had people who I've been in groups where it's like they give you a mentor program. I'm an open book. I don't have secrets. I will let you know the good. I'll let you know the bad. So if you have, or if you're even just like need some words of encouragement, or someone in your corner to root for you when no one else will, I will. So
that's so sweet. Yes, thank you, girl. Because I get a lot of questions. I think people think I work for SkyBest, but I never made it. past that interview. And, you know, and
I'm a
I was
little
gonna ask
salty
you.
at my company right now because she's awesome.
That's
I would
okay.
love to have you.
Everything happens in God's timing.
Yeah.
I realize that. And you know, one thing I did want to say, we're talking about pandemic. Me being this crash pad, you guys have been flying. You guys, I think you guys were the one airline that I can, maybe I'm wrong, you guys didn't take no warn letters.
Glassdoor 2020, best place to work with.
Yeah, but you guys didn't get a warn letter.
No, we did not.
Yeah, they didn't
because
furlough.
we ended up getting like the routes that they had to condense. So we were flying a lot. We were working.
Yeah. So they have their own routes. Let's be very clear. And you guys work partnerships with those other airlines. So I will say that. So if you, again, this is your source of encouragement for SkyWest.
Yep.
Please. And I'll put her link
we
in
are
here.
A great company.
Yeah. So again, guys, thank you guys for watching. We're late at the crash pad.
By the way, if you guys go on my YouTube, I'm doing a whole revamp. I'm sorry. Y'all gonna see some old videos just in case because she's good at editing. I suck at it. So, but I will work there, and you'll see a whole lot of new content, like things that I can't live without. That's one of those videos. There's a lot of things I cannot live without. So yeah, so feel free to hop on that channel. You don't have to, you know, do the little notifications, but if you could subscribe to me or Deann, we both would love it.
Yes.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, girl.
You're
so
welcome.
Sweet.
Anytime.
And that concludes the interview, guys. You guys have one for night.
Bye. Have a good one.